let's see. Me and Tom had a good time recently on Guys, the podcast about guys, looking at Pastafarians. And I think what we ought to do, oh my God, I think what we ought to do is look at some in the face,
Hold
right?
on, real quick. I gotta say something because I don't know. I feel like if I showed up to Catholic school with a bat wrapped around with a Bible wrapped around a bat, like I'm probably gonna get like expelled and maybe they might even put me in some sort of camp. Like that's like a huge that's got to be a giant sin, right?
Yeah.
Yeah, some people might take umbrage with the actual desecration of the physical.
Yeah,
Bible itself.
it's so wild. Like all these folks just be sinning like crazy. It's like it's I don't know. I feel like the Christians are like soft now. Like
Look,
Mark
it's also-
Wahlberg goes straight to hell if you ask me, right? Because he's just he's doing prayer in public too much. This guy's like wrapping a Bible in like all around a bat and destroying the Bible. Like they're just getting off too easy these days. These people all deserve to go to hell.
That's a
Right.
good point, Tony. The Bible does say that, that the people that make a big show of their faith and all that kind of stuff, that they already have their reward and it's not in heaven.
Yeah, exactly.
And I don't know if you could make a bigger show than to demolish a Barbie dream house with a baby Billy Bible bat.
Also, you just think like one of the big things that Marilyn Manson would get in a lot of trouble for was that he tore Bibles on stage.
Yeah.
Like that's what you would hear. Like that's why they were like out there protesting at his shows. That was like the main thing,
Yeah.
and now that has to be desecration. I don't know. Like it has to be some sort of a desecration. Well, he got in trouble for a lot of stuff now. I'm not saying he's good. God damn it. Well, let's see here. We started to watch this. I don't think we need this. Let's see some news here.
Are one creator which flies in his spaghetti and a monster.
It's a prayer and religion like few in the world.
I believe thou art the creator of goodness and nourishment and of sustenance.
But for 15-year-old Pastafarian Lachlan, it's a movement he believes in and one he hopes more people will take seriously.
I thank the pasta and the sauce and the meatballs, for they provide me with all my needs. Ramen.
I had a total misunderstanding of what a Pastafarian was.
We've got.
I
things
thought
like
it was
the,
just a white person
I'd
with
rather you
dreadlocks.
didn't.
Oh no.
I did
dude.
too, Tony.
That's totally what I thought. I was like real excited to like, because I mean that's on a list of things that just really make me laugh. And I thought he was like mocking them with the. I'm shocked now. So these are spaghetti monster, flying spaghetti monster. Okay, that's a whole different understanding of what I thought was happening.
Well, here we can learn. We can all learn together.
So you're tired of the basic mainstream religions and you'd like to try something new. Something a bit more interesting than some mysterious god and a bunch of outdated rules from an old book. Well, if you like pasta and wearing colanders on your head, then you're in luck. Welcome to the world of Pastafarianism.
All right, now we're talking a flying spaghetti monster, Tony.
All right, I mean, I prefer like, cynical irony over smelly people.
Well, and I'll say this: I would be Christian if I had to choose between Pastafarian and Christian. I mean, there were cool Christians, right? Like
Shawn Michaels.
No, he is not cool. Yeah, I get Sting. And so,
who's the most Christian wrestler?
Sting. No, not Sting. You're probably looking at a Shawn Michaels. Maybe. I think it's Shawn Michaels or Ted DiBiase, but he got in a little bit of trouble recently.
But that was after the fact, right? Like that was later on. I mean, during his run.
Brutus Beefcake is super Christian. AJ Styles, absolutely Axe Bomber. He's a good one. And yeah, Vince Russo is very Christian, like in some way. And like Dirk said, it was called Ring of Glory, and the title was a sword.
it's a shame that no one's like done that as a gimmick where like because you could have a finisher called the exorcism and it would be so sick.
Yo, that would be tight, wouldn't it?
I think the only really Christian gimmick I would say was Brother Love. Was
Yep.
the only one I can think of that was like a real kind of this is a Christian thing. Jeff Jarrett is also very religious too. He posts a Bible verse every day, and that's Jeff Jarrett too. You know, one of the great carnies of our time.
Eddie Guerrero, I think Eddie Guerrero was.
He might have been too. Yeah, Vince wrestled God, so not Vince. I guess Lance Archer has a neck tattoo, has 3 crosses. Jake the Snake is super Christian now too.
Oh, that's interesting.
Yeah, Jake the Snake's been Christian for a while. That's what got his ass clean. That's probably why he's still alive. Really,
It'd be cool if he went the the evangelicals to do the rattlesnakes. It'd be cool if he went that route.
Well, that's funny because his snake was Damien, right?
Yeah,
Which is the kid from The Omen.
Yeah,
all of his snakes were Damien.
Yeah,
All the mini snakes
Damien.
that
You
died
know, like
were
the
all
Georgia Bulldog
Damien.
mascot. There's like Damien 1, 2, 3.
you know, Hulk Hogan, old school Shinobi is right. Hulk Hogan is maybe. I assume he's really Christian. It's hard to say somebody's not really
The
Christian.
Hulkster?
Yeah,
You think so?
His
He
early
lies
one, he
about
was like
everything.
all
Terry
American, right?
Bollea.
yeah. The guy lies about everything in the world, but
One of the all-time liars.
Oh, great. He recently lied on one that is 100% verifiable. Last week, he lied and said he wrestled at Wembley Stadium, and like there was a kid that was a big fan that died, so he had to write a rap song about him and stuff like that. And he never wrestled at Wembley Stadium, not one fucking time. He just, there's a show at Wembley this week, so he was like, "Yeah, I wrestled there once."
Didn't
too.
he say that he used to fight Pride fighters back in the 70s and Pride wasn't even around until the 90s?
Yeah. And Hogan's his thing was, have you guys ever heard Hulkster in Heaven? Have you guys ever heard Hulkster in Heaven?
No. Yeah, but what are the circumstances where he had to write a rap song because a kid died? That's
I hear.
Let's just go to the tape on it.
Yeah, we'll go to Hulkster in Heaven. I don't know if there's a video. I hope there is.
Does Mr. T count as a wrestler, like for real? Because I mean, I think he might be. He's a good Christian
He
boy.
did wrestle a decent amount